everyone, it's at Adam Colta, and that's at Matthew Sucre. Matt, we've been talking about pay-per-views, No Mercy, Hell in the Cell, WrestleMania is always coming up. But there's one show that we've kind of got a lot of attention recently, and we don't know if it's going to be a pay-per-view or not.
That's right.
Starrcade. WWE is bringing back the WCW staple when they go to the Carolinas, North Carolina for their, or South Carolina, can't remember which one. This makes me look like a terrible wrestling fan. I want to say Greenville, South Carolina, but it's not. It's Charlotte, North Carolina. So that is the home of Starrcade, one of the most popular pay-per-views of all time. And nobody knows right now if it's going to be they're going to be network exclusive, if it's just a glorified house show, what they're doing with it. But it does seem like an interesting show, and I think this is a real missed opportunity on WWE's part, because I saw the card, and this is a show that I would tune in for on the network.
You could have gotten rid of Hell in a Cell and just replaced it with Starrcade. That's really how I feel about it. It looks like a star-studded show. It's going to have wrestlers from Raw and SmackDown, but it's also going to have wrestlers from the bygone era. The Midnight, or the Rock and Roll Express is supposed to be on the card. Ricky Steamboat is supposed to be there. So, I mean...
Plus also some brand new debuting stars as well. Ricky Steamboat and
Booby Rude, yes.
For those of you not initiated in the controversy, the arena itself, the Coliseum, listed Ricky Steamboat as Ricky Steamboat and Bobby Roode as Booby Rude.
Yeah.
And everyone had a good laugh.
Maybe it's like a Razor Diesel situation where when they left for WCW and then they did the fake Diesel and fake Razor. Maybe that's what they're doing here.
Let's talk about the Rock and Roll Express, because one of the reasons I'm super excited about this show is that the Rock and Roll Express are wrestling on the card against the club.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Those guys are still wrestling. It's not like they're coming out of retirement. Ricky Morton still has a school, and they're still kicking butt and taking names, and the club are two old school guys. As I've said, the only way that I think that this would be better is if it wasn't the club, it was Chad Too Bad and the other guy's alter ego from Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura and Jinder Mahal in a cage. Natalia against Charlotte in a cage for the women's title, which, if I was booking, that's your main event right there.
Yeah, Charlotte's going to be over huge in that match for sure.
They've advertised a cool U.S. title match between AJ Styles, Rusev, and Baron Corbin.
That's what I mean. I want. Not only would I watch this, I want to watch this. I'm really hoping that it is a televised event. I mean, why would you? That's sometimes that's typical of WWE, mainly Vince McMahon, in that anything that has to do with WCW, he just wants to touch his pinky with. He'll dip the toe in, but he doesn't want let's face it, he doesn't want to be like, here's, the next pay-per-view, Starrcade. I mean, they did do Great American Bash for a while,
which would have been a lot better than Great Balls of Fire. Just saying.
But they haven't done like Halloween Havoc.
No, which is like the coolest pay-per-view ever.
They haven't done Bash at the Beach.
Yeah, which is another cool pay-per-view.
So why would they then glorify
all of those?
Starrcade
would have been better than Great Balls of Fire. Just saying. So, including Halloween Havoc in the middle of July.
In the middle of July.
I would have taken that. I would have accepted it.
Yes, but then everyone would have had to have dressed up in the costume, right?
Like that's a bad thing.
Yeah,
come on,
exactly.
Right? So let us know what you think. What should Starrcade be? Is it just a cool house show? Should it be a pay-per-view, an annual pay-per-view? Or should it just be a cool network special like Beast in the East or the MSG one they did for Brock Lesnar's return? Let us know on Twitter at Adam Conta and at Matthew Sucre. For the Wrasslun Show, that's all the time we have. You know what to do. Watch, share, subscribe, repeat.